Hello there, this is DBT and this Art of Rooms. And alright, let's play some more Need for Speed World. Oh yeah, I'm coming back to this game. So in case you don't know what this is, I have made a couple of videos on this game, sort of. But, you know, I'll give you a little bit of a refresher. This used to be a sort of a live service. It was actually more like what they called an MMO of a racing game that, you know, was, I think this is from like 2010 or something by EA and whatever studio was developing this. And yeah, it's a Need for Speed game. However, this thing died at some point. I don't know exactly when, I don't know exactly how, I don't know exactly why, but probably just wasn't extremely successful or anything, and they ended up killing it. But somehow the community or whoever it was somehow managed to keep the thing going. Hold on, let me check the map because I don't know how to get to where I want to go. I'm trying to, you see over here in there's a little thing here moving. That's indicating where I need to go in order to pick those green diamonds. I'm aiming to get 4 more to get my objective over here. But, you know, there's no way to set up a GPS area, but I guess I could. Let's keep trying to figure out how to get there. So yeah, I don't know. The community somehow managed to get the create servers for people to continue playing this even after the service officially died. Ah, Jesus. And that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm playing in one of the servers. However, this is not the server that I played before. Like I said, I had made videos about this before, and I was playing in the, I think it was the Spark server. Oh look, there's a couple of players. Nice. In the Spark server, but right now I'm in another one. I think this one is called World Evolved or something. So yeah, there's, I don't know, there's something like 10 servers, however many there are there. Whoa, okay. And what's interesting and why it matters that there's different servers is because each server has their own list of cars, which is obviously something good that modders were able to keep on adding extra cars in the game to a level where there's a ton of cars in the game now. And they also get to set their own economies and a lot of things. Oh, finally it's becoming daytime. Nice. So, hold on, I'm trying to get my... Okay, I think I see another one somewhere right ahead of me. Okay, yeah, you see the vertical indication. Can I pick it up? Yes, it's inside this little place. Yeah, give me that, give me that. So yeah, the game now has a ton of cars, and like I was saying, each server has their own rules. It has their own car list and all of that. I decided to play specifically in this server because it caught my attention that it has two cars, obviously Lambos, you know, I love Lambos, what a surprise. But, oh, one more, come on, just one more. But this particular server has 2, I would say even 3 Lambos that are not in the other server that I was playing before. So that's why I decided to check this server, and like I said, basically each server has their own rules, their own balance and all of that. So this definitely is a little bit different than the other server I was playing. When I say a little, I mean really, really different. God damn it, I hate that those little indicators appear and sometimes disappear. Because right now I don't know where's the last one more of those little things that I'm looking for. And by the way, so map, there we go. Oh, I think I'm outside of the area where I should be looking for them. Alright, then I guess I'll go back. You know what? Before I do that, how about I actually show you what the hell I'm talking about with the cars. So for that, you can go into the safe house. You don't need to go in any particular place. You access the safe house from wherever you are on the map. And here we are. Change car, customization, all of this. We're going to go into the car dealer. Then we're going to go into purchase cars. And like I said, this thing has a gajillion cars now. You can see all the brands over here. Obviously, I'm interested on the Lambo, but I'm just giving you a little bit of a scroll so that you see the brands that are available in here. So there you go. But if we go into Lamborghini, you know, it has the Lambos that this game originally had when it launched. Or, well, when it was, you know, still alive officially. The Aventador, the Countach, I believe this was also there. But here's one of these cars that are not even in the Spark server, the one that I was playing before. The Countach LPI 800. This is obviously a car from what, like last year or something, so that's pretty dope to see. I'm willing to say that the 3D model comes from Asphalt, because I've heard that a lot of these models actually comes from Asphalt 8, surprisingly. But hey, then we have something like the Lambo Diablo. Maybe we should look, yeah, like this. Yeah, there we go. Lambo Diablo, we have the Stoke or Estoque, we have Gallardo and a bunch of different Gallardo models. We have the Hurricane, regular Hurricane. We got the Mura. No, I think this was originally in the game. Mura Super Veloce. We got the Murcielago. Curiously enough, we have a Murcielago, the original, the first generation, and also the second generation Murcielago, the LP640. In case you don't know, there were two generations of Murcielago, and the first one just was called that. It didn't have like an additional model number. The other generation also had this. It was the same with the Gallardo. There was just the Gallardo, and the second generation was the, what is it? 5 something? But yeah. Anyway, so Murcielago Roadster, we got the SV, Reventon, Sesto Elemento, but here's one that I was talking about, the Lamborghini Sian. If you know me, you know that the Lambo Sian is my second favorite Lambo, period. I fucking love this thing. So the fact that this car is here, it's already a good enough reason for me to want to play in this server. Oh, but that's not all. We also have, yes, Veneno. So basically this server has my 2 favorite Lambos, and it kind of sucks that the other server doesn't have them, because that other server also has some Lambos that are not found in this server. The other server has the SVJ, it has the Essenza SCV12, I think it has the Huracan Performante. So it you know, it's a little bit of give and take. It seems that there's a little bit of pride or something between the servers where they don't necessarily want to add the same cars that another server has. I don't know, there seems to be a little bit of rivalry or something. I have no idea what is the politics between the servers, but yeah, the Spark server, even though there's a lot of people asking to add this card, they haven't added it for, you know, for all this time. But hey, so now I cannot go and just get one of these cards, because it seems that, like I was saying, this does, each server has their own progression, and in the other server, in the Spark server, I'm already able to buy a bunch of cars. I was able to buy precisely my SVJ, the Essenza. I bought a bunch of things. Just by getting obviously the credits and all, but over here, or dollars or whatever they're called, over here, as you see, they're locked. You need to be level 40, so that's, I guess, pretty high. So you see how the cars have different requirements of levels and all of that. So yeah, that is, I think I'm like level 3 or something, so I probably need to grind a whole bunch in order to get that. But another thing is also the prices. If you look, I have 169,000. And the prices of this, 800,000, 370, 870, 410. I think the cheapest is actually, surprisingly, the Murcielago. 310. 347 for the second generation. Probably a Gallardo should be kind of cheap, right? See, even a Miura is more expensive. How about a Gallardo? 600,000. No, the Gallardo is actually more expensive than the Murcielago. I don't understand, but okay. So yeah, I don't have enough to actually buy them. But you know, that makes it so that I want to continue playing and eventually unlock it, because this server has I mean, I'm still in the process of learning how this server works and all of that, but it does seem that this server has more of a progression than the Spark server, where the Spark server is a lot of about just getting random bunch of money in the races sometimes, and then you can buy your car, which is obviously good if I just want to look at the cars and all of that. But over here, this one seems to be more focused on, oh wait, you know what, you actually need to be trying to do a bunch of races, win them, and then you start gaining the good bucks and you're able to level up and get your cars. Because I've said it a bunch of times, this is actually a big complaint that I have in regards to, for example, something like Forza Horizon, where there's no real progression in this, at least not in the cars, where, you know, you're given so many cars right away so quickly that you don't really even have time to enjoy them or to appreciate them. Because then you're like, oh well, it's the 5th card I got today just in a roulette or whatever. So it's, yeah, sure. But instead, in something like this where you actually need to play a bunch and only then you're able to get a car, oh, there's some level of satisfaction to it. So that's kind of dope. And don't mind me, I'm still looking for the last goddamn gem that I'm missing, or diamond, or whatever the hell it's called. It's not showing in the map. You saw earlier, they show sometimes and then they disappear when you pick one of them. So right now I'm just looking to see if by any chance I get them to show up again in the map, and I just need one more. Now, the money in this particular server does seem to be a bit more... They seem to be a bit more stingy with the money than in the Spark server. Like I said, in Spark, you seem to just be able to... every time that you finish a race, there's some random reward. It gives you 5 options, like cards, flipped down, and you pick one, and then it reveals what you got, right? Hold on, let me move the map over here, because I don't know where I'm going. Okay. And in those cards, you can get... I don't know, 3 million, 5 million credits or whatever it is in this game. But over here I haven't seen that once. So it seems all of the resources that I am acquiring, all the credits or dollars or whatever it is, it's basically by just doing races. Now, I don't know if that's going to increase, because every time that I finish a race, whether I finish in 7th or I finish in 1st, it seems that it gives you around 3 to 4,000 credits. But imagine how many races you have to do with that economy in order to buy one of those cars. It's a lot. So that's why I need to play this a bit more to try to figure out if the progression makes some sense, or if it really is extremely grindy. And if that's the case, well, I guess I'm not gonna be playing for very long, because I mean, I'm not... As much as I just did that whole discourse on how I like to grind a little bit, there's only so much grind I can do before I'm like, yeah, you know what? I don't have the time for this shit. So yeah, there you go. And the goddamn little diamond is not showing in the map. I'm just driving around in circles hoping that they're gonna show up, but nothing. I'm gonna go more into the center of that area and see if by any chance that'll do it. How do I go to the center? Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's up there. Okay. So, by the way, you see, there's no traffic in here. That is kind of expected. I don't know. I think I read somewhere that apparently, if the people that are, let's say the owners of the server that could enable traffic, I've heard that they don't, because apparently the traffic causes some issues with the connectivity synchronization. I mean, with the synchronization of data or something. So yeah, it seems that it's more trouble than it's worth. And I'll say I do miss having a bit of traffic still, because, you know, at least you have something to be dodging. Other than that, right now all I'm doing is just driving in circles in a completely empty city. And you see some cars, you see all the orange dots on the map that I have on the top left. Those are actual players, but you don't necessarily interact directly with them. Where the hell are the diamonds? Did they disappear altogether? Because they're not even showing in my little radar. And I think in the Spark server they actually show you the position of the diamonds in the map itself. You know, the map is the one on the top left, the radar is the one on the bottom left. So I think it would show even in the map, but in this server doesn't seem to be the case, which is... Oh, wait, I see one. It's shining. It's a beacon of light. It's a beacon of hope, really. How do I get there, though? Oh, actually showing more of them. Fantastic. All right. Let's complete my objective of getting 15 of those. Over here, I take a left. And yeah, I see the shining. Okay, good. And there we go. Complete it. Does that give me something? Treasure hunt reward. Now your previous blah blah blah. Okay, but what is this? What did I get? Revive streak by paying. Oh no, I'm not gonna pay. Reset to day 1. I guess so. I got Jumpstart, which I don't know what that is. Yeah, so basically if you do it several days in a row, you get different rewards or more rewards or something. Oh wait, I'm still gonna get something. Hey, not too bad, some money. I'll take it. Wait, oh yeah, there we go. But still, that's not like I got a whole lot. Oh, wait a second, look at that. Now there's a lot more events available. Oh, that's interesting. Because the map had very few events available, but now it has a lot. All these little green ones are events. Oh, so maybe it was a bit like I needed to first do that in order to unlock them? I don't know. So by the way, in the map you cannot mark a spot and for the GPS to show you where you're supposed to go. No. you can't do that. You have to navigate the map by yourself, or you can straight up just teleport into them. So that's what I'm gonna do for the sake of doing some races, because we just spent half of the video without doing a single goddamn race. Or did we? I already forgot. Oh well. So yeah, let's jump multiplayer, classic multiplayer, private match. No, I'm just gonna go into single player because I don't feel comfortable yet playing with against other people. Instead, just learning the map. I don't know the map. That's one of the problems. So, and I'm playing with the keyboard. By the way, I'm not playing with that controller. In the previous videos, I did play with the controller, but I found it to be kind of annoying because there's a little bit of some sort of assist in the game that kind of tries to put your car back into the track or whatever, facing forward. I don't know. So it's not a super aggressive system, but when I'm playing with the controller, where I'm trying to do the tiniest little adjustments in order to control my car proper, and then that little system kicks in and it kind of, you know, shakes my car because it's like, no, you gotta keep it like, I hope you know what I'm saying. I don't like it, but it does seem that this game was designed precisely to be played with the keyboard, because the way that the cars steer is really hard if you just hold the key. And obviously I have played other racing games with keyboard, and yeah, it makes sense, right? Because you just press the button, you press the key, which is a binary code of active or inactive, and that means either you're not steering at all or you're fully steering to one side. But it's hyper responsive in here, so that makes it very easy to drive in this way. Like okay, well, that one was pretty sharp. But for the most part, in a lot of these turns, I don't really need to do a whole lot other than just press right over here, and it's gonna be able to do that turn. No big deal. So yeah, it oddly enough, it feels to me more comfortable to play with the keyboard than with the controller. Call me crazy, but hey. Instead of something like Forza, I would much rather play with the controller than the keyboard, but here we go. That first place just absolutely destroyed me so far. You have nitro, you have other sort of little power-ups that I don't know what they all do at this time. Not yet, at least. But the nitro doesn't seem to be extremely powerful or extremely beneficial. Or maybe it's a thing because this is a very basic starter car and maybe not very upgraded. Later you can upgrade them and they use better nitro. I have no idea how that works. But actually you see that oh Jesus, the nitro is actually limited. Although I have 98 by now. 98 bottles of nitro. So I would imagine that originally that was part of the monetization in the game. Like, hey, you want nitro? You gotta buy a pack of 10 bottles of nitro or something like that. I have no idea. But over here, since like I said, this is made by the community, they're not into making microtransactions like that. At least not that I know. So apparently it's really easy to get the power-ups in this version of the game, which obviously I'm happy about, man. Oh Jesus. So yeah, I'm still driving my starter car. I upgraded it ever so slightly and I bought it a wing just because I wanted it to look cool. That's another thing that is really cool about this thing. It's a Need for Speed game, so you know that customization is the name of the game. And it really has a lot of customization options, even for... And when I say a lot of customization, I'm talking about like body kits, parts, and all of that. And obviously the cars that were the original cars of the game, they have all of that. It seems that the cars that are added by the community don't necessarily have as much, but oh Jesus Christ. But they do have still, you're able to put a wing on them and all of that good stuff. So that's pretty dope. And this car that I'm driving probably was part of the original roster of the cars in the game. So that's why it does have a bunch of options, but yeah, I put a wing on it because if I'm gonna have to be driving this for a while, might as well make it look attractive to me. And how you do that? By adding a wing. What can I say? I'm a simple man. So I'm definitely not gonna catch up to that first place, but I don't want to finish. I mean, finishing in second would be okay. There's no reward. This is, like I said, an old game. So it didn't even know about rewinds. So this is the type of game, you mess it up, you messed up your entire race. That's what it is. And honestly, that kind of makes it more interesting. In Forza Horizon, I got tired of using rewinds because it just kind of cheapens the experience by being extremely forgiving. Like, you mess up, don't worry, just rewind and that's it. But when you don't have rewinds, you gotta learn how to drive proper. All right, second place, not too bad. In a car class E, but hey. So you get a bit of cash from finishing the race. Like I said, it's been like 3,000. Yeah, look at that. Well, 4,000, but still, I mean, come on. From 4,000 and 4,000, how long is it gonna take me to get my 700,000 to buy a fancy Lambo? So yeah, these cards over here, they seem to give me, I think these are like power-ups or something. In the Spark server, this sometimes would have money. Over here, I haven't gotten money from those things at all. But, oh, look at that, I'm already level 5, cool. So how about we try a different race? Now, I said that it was becoming daytime, but no, maybe it was the evening because it looks dark again, so I have no idea. This game does have some sort of a day and night cycle, but I don't understand how it works. It has a little clock over here. I don't know if that is... What time is this showing, you know? I have no idea how this works. It's definitely not my time. I would think it's the game... Oh, I cannot play this because apparently... Yeah, it's not giving me the option, so probably I don't have the right car for it. Alright, fine, then let's... Oh, wait, but... Huh. Okay. Okay, fine, I'll try this one. Jesus. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm rather unfamiliar with this. Can I do this race? Is he gonna let me? It doesn't show anything, why? Sometimes it does that it doesn't want to show me the prompt. Oh, there it is, you see? Alright, single player, let's do it. Gonna be 2 laps? Cool. Man, it's hard to hit the perfect start if you don't have an analog throttle to control where your revs are at. But anyway. Alright, let's see if I can get a first place. But yeah, it definitely seems that you level up by just doing a bunch of races. That's kind of fine, because at least now I know how to eventually level up to buy my fancy ass Lambos, which obviously is the main objective of this. Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! Yeah, another thing is don't hit the walls. That's what I learned when playing this game. Don't hit the walls; they slow you down a ton. And obviously that sounds very, very, well, obvious. Like, well, yeah, that's what you want to do in every game, or really what you don't want to do in racing games, just don't hit the walls. But, you know, there's some games that you hit the wall and it's not that it's good, but it's not terrible either. Over here, it does seem that hitting the walls does slow you down quite a bit. So you absolutely want to avoid doing that. Alright, well, at least I'm keeping up with that first and second place. I think I might be able to overtake the second place at some point. The first place seems a bit unlikely, and actually, you know what, we're just finishing the first lap. Uh-oh. Okay, not fantastic. Dude! Oh, this little shit. Oh, man. It's okay, it's okay. They might be AI, but they definitely are annoying. See, I was about to pass him, but he just decided to start hitting me, and I'm losing a lot of speed, and now the other dude is catching up to me. There we go. So I don't know if race lines are a thing in this game too. I really have no idea. Haven't tried, haven't paid enough attention to the speedometer. You know how it is for me. I look away from the actual road, and I'm on the wall suddenly. See, this nitro doesn't feel that it helps me a whole lot. I could still... I use my nitro in basically a perfect straight. Oh my god. Oh no, that's not good. And I could not even pass that dude, even using the nitro. I don't understand. This nitro just feels terrible. Is it by design so that you don't have a need to constantly be using nitro? I have no idea, but yeah, that didn't seem helpful. Or maybe oh Jesus Christ, maybe I just don't understand the objective. Well, 5th place. Not too happy about it, but now I think even in 5th place I'm still gonna get something like 3,000 credits or whatever it is. Cash, I guess. 3,000 cash? Yes, yeah. See, and I keep getting this stuff. Increases the acceleration boost from nitrous by 10%. Yeah, I don't quite understand how this works. I think it's something that you have to equip. Oh, what is that? What is that? Class event? Okay, I don't know what that is. And this open event, but why does it have that icon? I don't understand. Class E, open event. All right, I'm curious. Let's go over there. I have no idea what that icon means. I mean, well, it is green. It's just like a picture spot. It said that it was an event. Oh wait, now it doesn't. Oh, it does. It does. Oh, meeting place. It says meeting place. Not this one does say circuit, sprint. Ah, so what? Multiplayer, private match. Okay, I'm gonna go single player. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just gonna try it. Oh, so this is like it's photo mode. Even the music, I like it. I mean, it's so fucking dark though. Is there any way to put events? Car, camera, snapshot. Okay, cool. I didn't know that there was like a picture mode thingy, but hey, the more you know. Yeah, I guess that's cool too. Indeed, if you get a bunch of people all there and you can take some pictures together, that's kind of cool. I like it. Oh yeah, I thought that was gonna block me, and it did. It did. All right, well. Sorry if I did a terrible job at explaining what this game is and all of that. I think most of, well, maybe, hopefully you guys know what the hell this is, so my terrible explanations aren't extremely frustrating. But I wouldn't be surprised if it is. I really wish I could show you more cars and all, but like I said, this server seemed to have more of a grindy mindset. I still have yet to completely understand how bad is the grind. Right now, it does feel like it's there. It's taken me a little bit to be able to buy a better car, but I want to see if that pays off, and eventually when I'm able to buy a car that's gonna make it feel so much more special, or if I'm gonna end up getting tired of this and be like, ah, come on, there's no progression over here, fuck it, I'm just gonna go to another server that is a bit easier to get cars. I have no idea, we'll have to see. But honestly, like I said, having the Countach, having the Veneno, having the Cyan, all of that stuff over here is a good incentive for me to stay in this server. So there you go. This thing, like I said, it's a completely free thing. This is, you don't have to pay to get it, and in theory it should run even in potato computers. So if you're interested in playing something that has like a gajillion cars, but you're tired of playing Asphalt 8 because of all the bullshit that has been happening in the game lately, and you just want to have some races, even if it's just against the AI, but you know, having a ton of cars and all of that, maybe you want to check this out. I'll try to remember to put the links in the description, but that's gonna be it for right now. So hit the like button if you enjoyed this. If you dislike the video, well, hit the dislike button, it also helped me. And tell me in the comments if you have experience with this game at all, and more interesting to me, if you played it when it was alive officially. But again, that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care everybody, and stay safe. Bye bye.